In this video I'm going to show you the 10 highest rated games on Steam of all time. Place number 10, the Henry Stickmin Collection. The Henry Stickmin Collection is an adventure and casual game for single players. Older gamers will surely be familiar with the game series. In the game you follow the character Henry Stickmin on his various and mostly very dangerous adventures. The game works according to a point-and-click system and offers various development possibilities for you and your character. The fails of Henry Stickmin are by far the most entertaining. With 98% positive ratings, we thus enter the list with this game. Place number 9, Portal. Portal is now well over 10 years old and still one of the best rated Steam games of all times. The story is succinctly told. We wake up as Chell in the Aperture laboratories. What happened is not to be revealed at this point, but we work our way through the labs with the portal gun and the support of GLaDOS. Support maybe is the wrong word, by the way. The portal gun is our only tool. With it we open portals in the room through which we can pass. In at A, out at B, with all the physical chicanery that goes with it. A gaming thriller that can captivate for a lot of time and is still beautiful to look at today. Again, 98% positive reviews. Place number 8, The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. The graphics of The Binding of Isaac Rebirth aren't up to date, but the game mechanics are. Even many years after its release, it's the gameplay that makes The Binding of Isaac Rebirth so compelling. From a 2D top-down perspective, we survive the basement of our parents' house as the young boy Isaac. This is where we fled from our mother, who wants to kill us. But things don't look much better in the basement. Countless monsters await us in the procedurally generated levels. An action RPG roguelike shooter that can captivate for countless hours and is also absolutely acceptable in terms of price. Place number 7, Stardew Valley. If you like to take it easy and are looking for a game for the couch, Stardew Valley is the right choice. Especially Harvest Moon fans will be absolutely happy here. We inherited our grandfather's farm, at least what is left of it or has ever been built there. And from here, we start to build up our own dream farm. No matter if we want to breed animals, cultivate fields or explore the surroundings. Stardew Valley brings back the charm of the Harvest Moon series with the same graphics, but considerably more content. Especially the continuous updates of the developers speak for this game. Try it out. Place number 6, RimWorld. Everybody who knows Prison Architect will love RimWorld. In the sci-fi colony simulation, we land on an alien planet with a group of chosen people. There we have to take care of literally everything in order to survive. The special thing about the game? The Storyteller AI, which dynamically influences the further course of the story. Admittedly, the game seems more than overwhelming in the first few minutes of the gameplay. But once you get a hang of it, you'll have countless hours of fun. Place number 5, Terraria. The 2D sandbox game Terraria also made it into the top 10 due to its diversity and despite its graphics. Explore, build, fight and survive in this procedurally generated world that we can experience in both single and multiplayer. The game includes a variety of biomes and areas with unique enemies and loot. We work our way through them, above ground as well as underground. Rounding out the gameplay is base building. Those who are not yet convinced should let the following sink in. At the beginning of 2020, Terraria exceeded the mark of more than 30 million copies sold. Here we go. Place number 4, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. More than 800 awards, and thus a game title without equal, The Witcher 3. As Geralt of Riva, monster hunter of his sign, who roam the world as a sorcerer. With our weapons, mutagens and battle magic, we hunt those very monsters and slaughter them down. The open world game doesn't just offer content for countless hours. This content is varied, fluidly linked, and complemented by exciting side quests. After a few hundred hours of play, you still won't have discovered everything. Deservedly so, The Witcher finds itself in 4th place in this ranking. Let's now move on to the top 3 of the list. Place number 3, Factorio. 2D titles are high in demand, it seems. Factorio is no exception. It's not for nothing that this title opens the top 3 of our list. The game is about building a fully automated factory. In it, we produce items of increasing complexity. The world is practically endless. The problem is that you're not alone. The matching monsters are also on the planet and try to make your life a proverbial hell. It's up to you whether you make your factory flourish or if you go down with your factory attacked by these monsters. And if you really go down against these monsters, don't worry, just start all over. Place number 2, Hades. Hades is a roguelike dungeon crawler, which is characterized by its massive speed, atmosphere and an impressive frame story. We play an immortal prince who must use powers and weapons from Olympus to free himself from the clutches of Hades, the god of the dead. In short, fast, exciting, addictive. Just the right game to sink a few hours in front of your PC. If you have loved Path of Exile or Diablo, you definitely have to try Hades. Place number 1, and there it is again, Portal, but this time Portal 2. Portal actually makes it into the top 10 best rated Steam games of all times twice. The game concept in part 2 is similar but not the same. The single player campaign takes us back to new devious test chambers that are already familiar from part 1 of Portal. However, the 2-player co-op mode should be much more exciting with a separate, unique story you have to live through. If you think you've mastered Portal and all its tricks, you should definitely give this mode a try and buy Portal 2. Have you found a game that fits your needs? At least I hope so after seeing this list. Before you go out right now and buy one of these games, just remember, maybe it's better to wishlist them and wait for a special offer on Steam. If you need it or want it right away, try to find a key seller who has it on sale so you can save a few bucks when you buy it.